From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
And taking the ball for the Mets, Tyler McGill.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Okay, all set to go. Eli White digs in now. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Now he breaks his bat. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. The 0-1. Beatty flips it. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for Atlanta, Hurston Waldrop. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Hey! Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Lindor swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jorge Polanco.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Waldrop with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Popped in the air. Left field. Yastrzemski gets under it. 2 away.
Batting third, catcher Francisco.
And now
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez had the day off yesterday. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. What a play, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field, here is Matt Olson. Steps in, and when there are ducks in the pond, he brings them home. I mean, look at this graphic, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the best in the league with runners in scoring position. Total gamer, produces when needed most.
You want your best bat up with a chance to score? That's him.
And he's answered the call all season. Just gets it done for this lineup. Not sure where they'd be without him.
Next offering is fouled back. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
All over that one right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. The Braves looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Next offering is fouled back. Ball 1. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
So now with one away and a man at second, Mike Yastrzemski next up for the Braves. Gets him to chase after that one. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going, gone. And Yaz blasts it out. His 18th home run of the season. The Braves score first. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
The 0-1. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the veteran shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Mateo playing up the middle at short in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings through that one for strike 1. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Nope, that's inside.
The 2-1. Slice to right and foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Struck him out looking. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball, and it's 2-zip. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back here in Queens, bottom half of inning number 2. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Hit hard on the ground is short. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Austin Hayes.
Ball 1, no strikes. That clips the corner. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Jeff McNeil.
2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil stands in.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Splitter, low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out
for
the latest
Braves,
news from
pitcher
around the league.
Kirsten Waldrop.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Nope, that's inside.
And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Atlanta, center fielder Eli White.
Popped up. And that's out of play, a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And a strike on the outside edge. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
For Atlanta, catcher Greg
And here's a
Baldwin.
look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Drake Baldwin. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go, New York.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Let's go, New York.
The 0-2.
Ball. That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The big righty strikes out the side. Down in order go the Braves. But they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Second baseman Brett Beatty.
Cutter. Middle inside.
Close,
Ball
but
one.
called a ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Hot shot to third. Zips it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Sinker. Let's go, Tyrone.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it on his own, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Tyler McGill.
Now here's the Mets pitcher, Tyler McGill.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-1. Line to left. And it goes just foul. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Jr.
Popped up. Polanco. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Oh, 1 now.
Ball down.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
That's ball 2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
For Atlanta, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Lindor, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. Bottom 4, here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses across to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that skips in the dirt. To the right side, Beatty. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Jorge Mateo.
He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. This one in the air. Polanco should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, pitcher Hurston Waldrop.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the pitcher, Hurston Waldrop. Struck out swinging his first time.
Let's go, man.
On the ground, right side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning, Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That one fouled off.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Stays alive.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Polanco hanging in there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Payoff pitch. Sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
The 1-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Grounded out his first time up.
Yeah.
Hayes leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Duvall to second.
You're out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Next for the Mets, second baseman Greg Beatty.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Rip towards third. Play made. That ends the inning. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Pitching for the
Tobias Myers gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now the center fielder, Eli White, 1 for 2.
Ball. That's inside.
And the 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Luke Weaver, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up.
Let's go, Tobias.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-2.
Ball 2.
Here we go, Tobias.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
is downstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez takes it in for the out. One down.
For Atlanta, catcher Drake Baldwin.
You can do it, Matt.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
This one in the air, center field. Baden under it. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
The flip to the pitcher covering. They get the out on Acuna. Out number 3. Braves go down quickly here. They're up 2-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball, that's low.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts the bottom of the sixth with a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Mets going with a pinch hitter. Juan Soto.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
There's the strike. Pickoff move to second. Taylor dives back in safely. Man at second. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
The Mets with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw on to Olsen. One away, bottom of the sixth. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
There's the strike.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That ball foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen. 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Bone Shot.
And a big swing and a miss. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Olsen He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Matt Olson now. Infield shifted to the pull side. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first. Into dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And another ball. Strike on the inside corner. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And the Braves go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Jorge Polanco.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1 out man at first. Next to hit, Austin Hayes. There's a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Here's your 1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The tying run at the plate. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground, could be 2. Alvarez over to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Now pitching for the
On the
Mets,
mound now,
number
Sean Manaea.
59,
25th appearance of the year for him.
Leading off for Atlanta, second baseman Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes and 1 gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And that's outside. Full count now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Dominic Smith, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 8th. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dylan Lee.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Jeff McNeil getting ready to hit.
Left fielder Jeff McNeil.
a liner, base hit out into right center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Tying run at the plate. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
One out man at first. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Yo one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch. He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And it remains 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. The flip. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Mets going with a pinch hitter, Mark Vientos.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Step off, throw to first. Taylor back in on a dive. Liner snagged at first. Mets strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching for the
We're
Mets.
back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Oscar Brazoban.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Back to the top of the order, Eli White now at the plate, 1 for 3.
That's out.
On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the speedy runner is on at first.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Now a pop-up on the infield. Bichette drifts towards it. Out, number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Third baseman Mauricio Dubon.
First and second, 2 outs. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. This one in the dirt. White at second. Olson on at first with 2 down. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. The 0-1. Chopper to second. Baden throws to first, and the inning is over. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Late swing, foul to the left. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ball. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
Pretty nice play there.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
So last chance for the Mets. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
2-0 your final here in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire